Hi all! Everything in my video is pulled from the public domain and I am using them under the Fair Use Fair Dealings guidelines. Everything I say is my own opinion. You should look into this information for yourselves, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Samantha Markle was most unhappy when the Oprah interview came out because she realized that her sister was lying about her in the interview. And for all the stuff that I debunked, the one thing I didn't touch on were the lies about her sister. So this will be a really short video, but let's look at that. Here we go. Well, we all heard what Harry's wife had to say about her sister Samantha during the Oprah show. But let's examine it a little closer.
Samantha Markle, your half-sister on your father's side, has written a supposedly tell-all book about you. What is your relationship with her?
I think it'd be very hard to tell all when you don't know me. And I mean, this is a very different situation than my dad, right? When you talk about betrayal comes from someone that you have a relationship with, right? I don't feel comfortable talking about people that I really don't know.
Well, she's not comfortable, but somehow she's going to soldier through it.
But I grew up as an only child, which everyone who grew up around me knows. And I wished I had siblings. I would have loved to have had siblings. That's why I'm so excited to be pregnant, so that Archie has someone.
Now, it's pretty obvious that she had siblings. She knew she had siblings. Maybe she didn't like them. Maybe she didn't want to hang out with them. But she had them, half brothers and sisters. I don't know what she's talking about here. I would have loved to have siblings. She had siblings. And we also know she did holidays and birthdays, etc. with them. It's not like they only saw each other once every 5 years. They saw each other growing up on a regular basis. And then Megan continued to talk.
It was really interesting the last time I saw her must have been at least 18, 19 years ago. And before that, 10 years before that.
So you all weren't close? You didn't grow up together?
No.
She doesn't really know you?
No, she changed her last name back to Markle I think she was in her early 50s at that time, only when I started dating Harry. So I think that says enough.
Well, here's some proof, and if you look, this occurred in the top right corner in 1997, and it is a name change, but not what you think. A full 20 years before Harry met this woman. And if you look really closely, you'll see that the name change was not even the last name. Her last name has always been Markle. Harry's wife, I think, just spouts stuff because here she is at her sister's college graduation. And that took place 8 to 9 years before Meghan met Harry, not 18 to 19 years. And here is a copy of her degree, and it clearly says Markle. Now, on another note, I'm always asking you guys to follow me on Twitter. Sometimes I put things on Twitter that I don't put in my videos, but this is not going to be one of those times. I found this guy on Twitter. I love it. I posted it, and here it is for those of you who don't follow me.
Nobody wants to talk about it. I will talk about it. Prince Harry is a beta male. Meghan Markle, she is the alpha male. She wears the pants in that relationship. Prince Harry's acting like a bitch, man. I'm going to keep it 100. He's acting like a bitch. I would not allow my wife to go on national TV and talk about my family. If you claim there's racism or somebody's acting racist towards you, then call out that person's name. Because if you don't call out that person's name, you are a liar. You are a liar. I'm tired of that. Now, there's situations, racism do exist. There's situations, there's racist circumstances. Then you call out the person. If you're not going to call the person out, then you are a liar. I don't believe you. All right? You're using that as a tool to get back in Hollywood. It's obvious. To get movie deals and TV deals. The attention is on you. You're the Duchess. You were the Duchess. The attention was on you. That's all it was, bro.
And that, my friends, is what myself and everybody else can see. And that's what we know. The sugars don't want to admit it, but that is exactly the truth. Lay your cards on the table. Put out all this evidence you keep claiming you have. Do your worst. Let's see it. And let me just say that these two have been complaining like all the time. And then the book came out, which was supposed to be their side of the story. Then the Oprah interview came out, which was supposed to be their side of the story. Now they're re-releasing the book with more chapters. I mean, at some point, they're going to have to run out of steam, because since the royal family isn't talking to them anymore, because obviously they say everything they say is being leaked to the media, the royal family's not talking to them anymore. They're eventually going to have to give up the ghost and stop playing the victim, because there's nothing more. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, it is Fin update time. And I took this picture when I found the dog had run upstairs and jumped into bed with my youngest son, who was passed out. Try as I may, I could not get him the heck out of that bed. He just wouldn't budge. He was too comfortable. So I have a couple of things to bring you up to speed on with Finn. First of all, you guys wrote to me and several people commented, and you were absolutely right. He was letting me know he had to go to the bathroom by staring at me. So today he was asleep on the couch. I'm sitting at the desk working, and all of a sudden he comes running into the office. So I stood up, we went outside, and he went potty. So I'm guessing that is his signal. He walks up to me and stares at me, and I get up and he goes. So definite progress in that arena. Now, I don't know if I told you about the sore that we found on his paw. It was very ulcerated. We took him into the vet. The vet informed me that it was some sort of a tumor. However, she took a sample and informed me it was non-cancerous. But if it didn't heal up on its own, she was going to have to operate. And I am very happy to report that it is healing up very nicely. No surgery required. Now, since hubby works full-time and so do I, and our kids are older and they have lives of their own, we're now looking into training programs for Finn. There are several in the area, including one where you drop him off for 30 days. You can get videos every day and visit, but when you get him back, he's fully trained. So we're looking at all of those options, and I will let you know what we end up doing with him. So, what do you guys think about the fact that 99% of the information that was given during the Oprah show about Samantha Markle and her sister was incorrect and a lie? Was anybody shocked? Because I wasn't. Don't forget to leave your comments below. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter. Don't forget you can email me. And don't forget about that coffee fund. And as always, have a great day.